Audio Jungle.
And ahoy there! Welcome back to another quick wet shaving tip with your pal, Douglas Smythe from HowToGrowMustache.com and the Mustache and Blade podcast. Hey Ryan. You slacker. Anyways, today's show is going to be, and I say show in quotes, about taking care of your horsehair brush. Some of you out there prefer horsehair. I like to compare horsehair to George Harrison. What the hell am I talking about? Those of you that follow our show probably have heard me bring this up before. But to me, horsehair is like in between badger and boar. What does this have to do with the Beatles? Everything has to do with the Beatles. But if you listen to the Beatles, sometimes a George song will come on where he's singing, and you're not sure if is it Paul? Is it John? He's kind of in the middle. It's easy to confuse him sometimes for one or the other. And it's the same thing with horse. At least for me, for a good horsehair brush. This is a V-Long. This is one of my favorites. This is one of my firsts. And this one actually taught me a lot of lessons on how to take care of a horsehair brush. This is another cheaper horsehair brush. Some of you might have this. This is from bestbuy.net. It's a very cheap horsehair brush. Very punchy, screechy. It needs to be broken in. I definitely recommend taking your time breaking this one in. One way to break this one in is, this is a digression for a second, is lather it up. Shave with your other brush. Every day you're shaving with your other brush, unless this is your only brush. While you're doing that, though, pull this one out and just lather it up. Soak it, lather it up, and then just leave it lathered on the counter all night, 24 hours. The next day, again, rinse it while you're shaving. When you're done shaving, rinse it, lather it up again, and let it sit. Do this for about a month. At the same time, it's lathered too, like this, on your palm. Punchy. It'll break the hairs. It'll soften them right up, and the stearic acid from the soap will slowly go at those hairs when it's left on there, breaking them down and softening them. So that's one way to break this brush in, this particular model. That said, you can do that same technique with a lot of brushes. If it's screechy, if it's too rough, and you really want to break it in fast being a month, or sometimes a little over a month, is doing that method. Just leave the soap on overnight. It's always worked for me. But back to maintaining your horsehair brush. You can see this is in excellent condition for what it is. I experiment on this one a lot, strangely enough, so I'm surprised at the condition it's in. But that horsehair is looking good. This one, however, has seen some better days. I'm not sure if you can see that, but if you look really down in there, it's kind of nappy. This is like the Rastafarian brush, my friends. And the reason why it's nappy, there's buildup, it's stiff, it has dreadlocks, is because it wasn't maintained properly. How do you maintain this brush properly? This brush is very close to human hair. The horsehair is very similar, and it needs to be taken care of in the same way. It's thinner. It tends to become nappy, knotty even, and I don't mean naughty or nice, but I mean knotted, and tangled. So this is what you need. And if you have a mustache, you probably already have one of these. Use the wide end here and gently, after each shave, is comb it out. I know it seems like a pain in the butt, but trust me, this is going to make your brush last forever. So it's dry now, but if you feel like it caught on something, you can gently try to, like you're brushing or combing someone's hair, just pull that knot out. Sometimes it may break the hair, but with all these hairs and this knot, we're going to be okay. But yeah. Sometimes you might have to push down on it with your thumb and slide it through. And then some people are a little excessive. They do it once a week. Some do it once a month. I'm more of a once a month type of guy. Condition it. That's right. You don't necessarily need to work on shampooing it because the lather functions as a shampoo to a certain extent. I mean, the lather isn't made to clean hair, but it does do a good job. So you can pick up shampoo. I recommend, a cheap option is mane and tail. That was actually invented for horses first before humans started using it. But that's great. That's a great option right there, and it's cheap. You can find it in any not even a health food store, any supermarket, any pharmacy will carry mane and tail. So pick up a bottle of shampoo and conditioner there. Shampoo it if you must rather. Rinse it as you would your own hair, and then condition it. I use this brand. This is Legacy for Life Heritage Store. It's an olive oil-based conditioner. I use this only on my brushes. I don't know what it is. It might be the olive oil, which I was a little skeptical at using at first. I didn't want the residue to stay in here and potentially kill lather, but it seems to work as a shield instead and bounces the lather off this onto my face. So I'm a big fan of this brand. And so you condition it. Let the conditioner sit there about 5 minutes as you would in your hair. And while it's sitting in there, rather than just looking at the brush or reading the back of the shampoo bottle, which we've all done a million times, we don't need to do that anymore. Comb it. Those with ADD will pick right up on this. But yeah, you comb the conditioner through. Keep turning the brush, combing it through. You can even push down the brush on the side like that. Comb it through. Mush it around. And then do it again. And you'll feel the tangles come right out. Then give it a good rinsing and let it dry. And that's that. That is how I maintain a healthy horsehair brush. So remember that. So few people tell you this when you're buying one, but treat it as you would your own hair. And it will last forever. So until next time, folks, this has been another quick wet shaving tip. Un momento. This has been a quick wet shaving. Can you tell I don't edit these things? I don't know if you've heard our show. I edit the hell out of that, but this is more live action here, and we're men of action. You respect that. So there's going to be a few fumbles here and there. That was one. I don't even know what I was saying. But what I do want to say is thanks for watching, and please subscribe. And until next time, this is Douglas Smythe from HowToGrowMustache.com and the Mustache and Blade Podcast, signing off. Cheers. Where's that pipe?